So Wunmi was trying to test our resolve, trying to test how strong we are. Wunmi was trying to test how effective justice for Mohbad is. And when I say Wunmi, I'm not just saying Wunmi alone. I mean Wunmi's family, our mentors, and whatever, supporters. They have been trying to find out if we will break apart, if we will give up on justice for Mohbad. They thought not accepting to get DNA done will stop Mohbad's father from seeking for justice. Mohbad's father has made it clear there are only two things that he's particular about. One, justice for his son, which means I want to know what took the life of my son. The next is DNA. Paternity test to confirm if that child that Wunmi claim belongs to Mohbad is really Mohbad's biological son. Because a lot of things are attached to it. What you're about to hear, well, it seems Wunmi is tired. I mean, they have checked, they have looked, they have realized that their arsenal is weak. They have realized that there is no strength in their group of foolishness, in their group of wickedness. These are women afraid of DNA. They have realized that there is nothing that can be done to stop or to put an end to justice for Mohbad. They've realized that at the end of the day, the wheel of justice, karma, at times might be slow, but when it grinds, it will grind everything on its way to powder. It looked as if justice for Mohbad is slow. Like we are not getting results. Like we had to wait for a long time for the government to release DNA, the autopsy, and toxicology and all of that. It took a long time, but slow and steady. It's like a rolling stone. At the beginning, it will appear as if it is not fast enough, but when it's about to get down, the speed at which it comes, that is exactly what's happening. So Wunmi knows that this rolling stone will crush her, and she and her supporters or whoever it is that is telling her, don't worry, we know people in government, don't worry, we will support you, just keep quiet, we need you to shut your mouth, we want to use this to expand or to do whatever we want to do for our own personal gain. Don't worry, just keep quiet, we will support you. All of them, they have turned their back against Wunmi. Wunmi is by herself, so she knows that before everything comes crashing on her head, what should I do? Should I just pretend and act like, okay, since you people have insulted me, I leave everything to God? Then she walks away. Well, I want you to pay attention to this one from the beginning to the end. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
I'm gonna take my time and, in Koto now, Wunmi gets in here. Apokojaye Ashana, Ole, Ogara Olosha. Just a quick command this similar year, Wunmi. You are just an evil girl. You are so evil. Evil, let them tell you, Kiri. Don't tell you, Kiri, go, Wunmi. You are wicked. Just because Oripe won fun baba ni moto ni jeta. Just because Oripe won fun baba yen ni moto ni jeta. O wa gbe video lórí buko lóṣìkan. O wo Sultana not to wo. Sultana tó yẹ pé Sultana yen ló ma fi yí orí ẹ nígbà tí Mohbad bá ma bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ. Sultana yen ló ma fi yí ẹ. Tó ma lọ join Mohbad níbi tó wà. O wo Sultana. O wa fi tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe pity party game ìka o ṣe. Wàá gbọ́ mú àlè tó gbé wá fún Mohbad, wàá wá gbé yẹn dání, wàá wá mú sórí mo ti sọ fún ẹ gbogbo bó ṣe ń kóòrò fọ́mọ yẹn bó ṣe ń wọ jàrú ṣe ní fún tó fẹ́ yẹ kó jọ Mohbad the man ló ṣe ń jọ Sam Larry. I keep on telling you, desist from bringing that boy to the social media to get sympathy. It cannot work. It cannot work. And no, the dependable God. Dependable God. It doesn't work on DNA. Up till now, you refuse to do that DNA. Moti suffering. Oh, no, sure at you. Kobolo man suffering DNA. Why is Wunmi running away for DNA? Kilo dating Wunmi suffering DNA. She DNA pa yoni. To ba ti e fe se. Roti ọmọ ẹ tó bí yẹn pé mark ti wà lára. Àbàwọ́n ti wà lára. Stigma ti wà lára ọmọ yẹn. Ìtorí ìyẹn lásán ló jẹ́ kó fi lọ ṣe, but just because of your selfish way tó fi pa Mohbad, tó fi gbé òbú ẹ, tó fi gbé àdògún ẹ, tó gbé lọ sí Lẹ́kì tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kógi sí, tó wá gbé ọmọ àlè wálé. Kí ló dé tí DNA fi difficult fún ẹ? Just for posterity, if not for nothing, for posterity to judge everybody tó sọ pé ọmọ yẹn ń ṣọmọ Mohbad. That is why you have to do that DNA. Ṣùgbọ́n ó wá ṣe DNA yẹn, ó wá bọ́ sórí chat lánàá just because ó ti rí pé àwọn èèyàn celebrate bàbá yẹn, àwọn èèyàn congratulate bàbá yẹn. Ṣé wọ́n gbàdúrà kó bímọ kó má ra àánú gbà ni? Mo bí ẹni Wùnmí. Ṣé o gbàdúrà láyé ẹ̀ kó bímọ, kó tọ́jú ọmọ, kó jìṣẹ́ jìyà lórí ọmọ yẹn, kó má wá ra àánú gbà lórí ọmọ yẹn? Ìjọ tí bàbá yẹn bá ti ń ra àánú gbà, ìjọ tí bàbá yẹn bá ti ń ráwọn tó ń support ẹ̀, wàá ti bọ́ta bó ṣe chati, wàá gbé ya Mohbad kó bọ́ta kó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ against bàbá yẹn, bó ṣe yẹn, ó wá gbé Liam lánàá, ó wá gbé dání wá ń ṣe dependable God. You are so fake. You are fake from the pit of hell. So fẹ́ gbọ́, kó lọ kó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ, àtẹ̀yí tó ti bí àtẹ̀yí tó ti bí kó kó wọn jọ, kó má sun ẹ̀jẹ̀ báyìí. I cannot have pity for you until you tell me what killed Mohbad. You cannot tell me you don't know. I thought your coming out here today will be for you to tell us what led to Mohbad's demise. But reverse was the case. You brought that child out just to manipulate people emotionally. It cannot work. Read my lips. It cannot work. Koma soeje se. Koma soeje. It cannot work. Wunmi, kò lè work. All what the world wants from you is to come out and tell us your truth about what killed Mohbad. Immediately you saw that man celebrating, people rejoicing with him. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kọ́mọ ẹ ṣe fún, èrè ọmọ tó jẹ́ kó jẹ. Bàbá yìí jìṣẹ́, ó jìyà lórí ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ kó dìde, kó jèrè ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó pa ọmọ ẹ̀ láìpẹ́ ọjọ́. Ó tún mú ọmọ 26 years old. Ó sọ pé ọmọ 26 years old ní will. Ìwọ àtolórí burúkú lọ́yà, ó ní lọ́yà náà gan dú ẹ. Aṣẹ́wó àṣànà. Àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń fòbò gbáwé wọn káàkiri nìyẹn. Bàbá ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kú. Pé bàbá ẹ̀ pè ya. Ó wá pé lọ́yà ó pàfà. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ lọ́yà tàfà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn olórí burúkú wá jáde lánàá. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn management. Who are the people that call themselves management? Tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ̀ ń debunk nǹkan tó sọ pé Mohbad ẹ mú tán print ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní print. Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé òun ló sign ní first petition tó send sáwọn ọlọ́pàá. Ìgbà tí Sam Larry ń nà. Ẹ lọ wo signature Mohbad ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Mohbad ló sign ẹ̀. Passport Mohbad ló sign ẹ̀. Naira Marley house Mohbad ló sign. Kò tán print. Láì ṣe pé ó ní dementia. Ìgbà tá sọ Mohbad ọmọ 26. Bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ sọ ó lóun go lè kọ will. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọmọ olórí burúkú tó yẹ pé ìyá yín ò gbọ́jú mọ́ bàbá yín. Ẹ̀yin aṣèrè ọmọ àlè tó yẹ pé ọ̀dọ́ kọ́ ni many of you. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú bàbá yẹn, ẹ sọ pé ṣó lówó ni tó fẹ́ ṣe will, ṣó lórí burúkú ni yín ni. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá, dádì mi Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá, nǹkan kò ní ṣe àwọn ọmọ yín, nǹkan kò ní ṣe àbúrò mi Kúpì, nǹkan kò ní ṣe Tẹ́mì, nǹkan kò ní ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn. Ọlọ́run á bá mi dá wọn sí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ olówó, má jẹ́ kí n lọ ọmọ Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ olówó ní Mohbad tó kú, ṣọ́ bí olórí burúkú yìí dá, kẹsọ pé ọmọ yẹn jọ Mohbad, kí Wùnmí má ṣe will. Because olórí burúkú ni ẹ máa bọ owó, ẹ máa celebrate owó, ẹ ní celebrate àlàáfíà. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe máa ń bí mi nìyẹn. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe lè align pẹ̀lú many of you nìyẹn. Nǹkan tí ìwà tí gbogbo yín dẹ̀ take nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad àtẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ gan, ó ti jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ irú bí ṣe máa sá fún many of you. Ṣé tí Mohbad bá jẹ́ ọmọ olówó, táwọn bàbá ẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn need DNA, ta ni bàbá ńlá yálà kú bàbá ńlá bàbá gbogbo yín tẹ́ bá sọ pé wọ́n ní ṣe DNA yẹn ẹ sọ fún mi. But just because the man is poor ẹ dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín èní larí kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀la. Ṣé rí àwọn olówó tẹ̀ ń pọ́nlé tẹ̀ ń celebrate yẹn ẹ ti mọ ibi tán dé. Ṣé rí ẹni tó fojú di ẹni tó fojú gbàgbé ẹni tó tẹ̀ ń pè ní olóṣì tẹ̀ ń pè ní tálíkà yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín ẹ tí mọ nǹkan ẹ tí mọ bọ́lá ṣe máa yí ìtàn ayé ẹ padà lọ́la. Never underestimate the work of God. Never write anybody off in your journey of life. Kò sí bí tẹ́ mọ́ bí tẹ́ má ti téèyàn máa dé lọ́la. Never say never. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ olówó ni Mohbad. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ olówó ni Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́ ń castigate bàbá Mohbad. Ṣé ẹ máa sọ pé kí Wunmi má ṣe DNA? Ṣé ẹ máa sọ pé bàbá olówó yẹn ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀? Gbogbo yín máa gbé ṣépè ni. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad ni Wunmi wá kú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tèmi. Mohbad yìí wà lẹ́wọ̀n o. The fact is pé gbogbo èèyàn ti rí pé Mohbad kan ló pa, Mohbad yìí máa wà lẹ́wọ̀n just because he's a guy. Ṣé rí mo máa ń sọ, ṣé rí Nàìjíríà, ṣé rí Ọlọ́run ìlú tó bá da, Ọlọ́run máa fún wọn lólórí tó da tí ò ní fìyà jẹ wọn. Ṣé rí ìlú tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ olórí burúkú tó jẹ́ wèrè, tó jẹ́ pé they think through their anus, they don't think with their common sense, with their HQ. They think with their emotion. One man just get emotion to take the better part of them. Àwọn ìlú yẹn ni àwọn ni Ọlọ́run máa ń fún ní president tí ò dá, ló máa fún wọn ní politician tó máa fìyà jẹ wọn. Because ó ti rí pé wèrè ni gbogbo yín, ìkà ni many of you. Ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé tí Mohbad bá jẹ́ àbúrò yín, many of olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin obìnrin tẹ́ ń support Wunmi. Ẹ ti lọ ná Wunmi mọ́lé gan, ipò òun ló pa Mohbad. Ṣùgbọ́n reverse is the case. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ̀dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ àti sùn tí Mohbad bá jí ọmọ yín. Tọmọ yín dẹ̀ ti ń fẹjọ́ sùn yín tó ti ń sọ gbogbo bí Wunmi ṣe lọ ń dóko tó máa tí Mohbad àti Wunmi máa jà tí Wunmi máa kúrò lé fún ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́rin ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tó máa sọ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ lòun wà òun avoid Mohbad. Who does that? Ẹ tún gbọ́ gbogbo voice note ta gbọ́. Who does that? Ẹ wo bí Wunmi ṣe ṣépè fún bàbá yẹn ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí ń ṣépè fún bàbá yẹn ẹ̀yin sọ pé bàbá yẹn ò lè ní. Ọlọ́run á dá fún gbogbo yín á dá fẹ́mi náà tí ń bá ṣe dáadáa. Ọmọ 26 years old. Ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé tẹ̀rọ̀ fọwọ́lé ni. This is a guy that came from the trenches. Kò gbóhùn owó rí láyé ẹ̀. Ó wá jàjà ń rí owó. Ẹ wá sọ pé ó mú gbogbo ogún ẹ̀. Ó kó fún Liam. Níbo ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé kò ní bímọ mọ́ ni? Ṣé kò ní family ni? Just to buttress the lies Wunmi and the lawyer they came out to tell the world. Mohbad wá kú ẹ pé gbogbo àwọn tó important sí Mohbad ẹ wá pé lawyer ẹ pàfà ẹ wá mú tombu Mohbad ẹ bẹ̀ fi sign gbogbo document. Àṣírí yín wá tú àwa sọ síta àwọn wèrè kan wá láwọn management àbólórí burúkú lẹ́yìn management tẹgbé update yẹn síta ni àbáyé yín fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. What does the management compromise of? Báwo àwọn olówó àánú management yẹn àwọn olówó form body management yẹn ẹ ní ṣe oríire gbogbo yín tẹ pé ráyìn management tẹ sọ pé ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé Mohbad ò turn point ikú ló máa pa gbogbo yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan gbogbo yín máa lọ bá Mohbad ní lọ́run ni. Ṣé lórí burúkú ni yín? Wọ́n ní Mohbad kú ẹ̀yin management ò sọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad wọ́n náà sí Mohbad sínú wọ́n ní Dàgóṣà wọ́n fún ní 2 million ó lọ ra pósí 40,000 ó parọ́ fún wa pé mọ́túárì lòun ti ra pósí. Àṣọ tí lọ bá bàbá onípósí lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ tí Mohbad ti kú ló ti lọ ra pósí bàbá onípósí sọ fún pé pósí ọmọdé ló wà ńlẹ̀ òun ò ní pósí àgbàlagbà ipe kọ́ wọ́n láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì Dàgóṣà làwọn gbọ́dọ̀ sí lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin management yẹn pé Dàgóṣà pé kí ló yẹ tó fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú management ìtòrí wá rí pé àṣírí yín ti tú ẹ wá bọ́ síta ṣé bàbá Mohbad wà nù management yẹn? Ta ni management? Wunmi àtàwọn tó ń dókọ́ ni Wunmi àtàwọn olórí burúkú tó jọ pa Mohbad kọ́ ni. Ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ̀yin management ẹ ní kúre gbogbo ẹ̀yin management yẹn ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mú polówó ẹ máa lọ bá Mohbad lọ́hùn ni àfi tó bá yẹ pé ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ sọ pé Mohbad ń turn point ṣó ní dementia ni even nílùú tí mò ń gbé téèyàn ò bá ní capacity mental health ni mò ń sọ yín sí. I'm talking about mental health. If the person does not have capacity ó máa assign àwọn ó máa assign àwọn solicitor ni they will be acting on her behalf or on his behalf. Tẹ́yìn ò bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ lo solicitor á mú èèyàn kan nínú ẹbí ẹ̀ they will be acting on their behalf. But reverse was the case in Wunmi's case. Wunmi lọ sọ pé Mohbad ń turn point ṣó lórí burúkú ni Wunmi ni ẹ pa ọmọ yẹn sáyé ẹ tún pa tán ẹ wá lẹ́yìn management yẹn ìṣẹ̀dá yín ò ní gbélé ayé ṣe ohun rere àfi tẹ́ bá ṣe dáadáa. Ìyẹn wá kọ́ ni mo fẹ́ sọ. Ìjọ tí Wunmi bá ti rí pé wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan rere fún bàbá Mohbad, ẹ lọ wojọ́ yẹn ó máa bọ́ta ni àbí kó gbélé náà mú síta kó máa fi fún àwa ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wo ni o, kó máa fi fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wo ní emotional blackmail. Kí ló fà pé wọ́n fún bàbá Mohbad mọ́tò oúnjẹ ta ó wá bọ́ta owó sùtánà ṣóyí sùtánà ẹ máa jó mọ́ ẹ lọ́rùn ni o. Ìtòkígbà tí Ọ̀ṣọ́fà dásẹ̀lẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kò sọ pé kọ́ máa wo sùtánà kọ́ máa fi ṣèkà. Wunmi jẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ lẹ́ni etí ọba nílé etí ọba lóko mo sọ fún ẹ pé satellite ní gbogbo bilóde sórí church tó ti lọ ṣe church ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ti lọ ṣe ìgbélé yẹn mo rí gbogbo CCTV mi débẹ̀ sórí tí bá máa gbé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn àtolùṣọ́ yẹn wá sórí internet tí ò advice ẹ tí ò béèrè ikú tó pa Mohbad lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo ṣe pé inú owó Mohbad tó jí o ti lọ fi ń sọ ìdá mẹ́wàá sí church yẹn àbí tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀tọ́ wàá rò bára sọ pa ẹni àti wá àtolùṣọ́ ṣọ́bẹ̀ pé òṣèṣẹ́ kúrò ń gbélé ni ṣọ́bẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ́bẹ̀ pé ó lọ ṣègbélé ó lọ sí ṣẹlẹ̀ ó lọ sọ pé kọ́ má jẹ́ káṣírí ẹtu àbó mọ̀ pé mo ti gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ sórí ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti lọ ṣègbélé yẹn àti olùṣọ́ àgùntàn yẹn máa gbé wá sórí internet èmi tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹni òkúkú ẹ̀ pé satellite mi kò síbi tó dé tí n bá parọ́ lọ sọ fáwọn tó ń jà fún ẹ ìpè mo parọ́ ṣó ò lọ ṣe ìgbélé ní ṣẹlẹ̀ church tó máa ń lọ máa gbé fọ́tò ẹ̀ síta máa mú fọ́tò ẹ̀ wá ó wá lọ ń sunkún bólùṣọ́ yẹn kọ́ má jẹ́ káṣírí ẹtú wọn ni kò wá ṣe ìgbélé ṣó fẹ́ gbọ́ wọn kàn máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú àṣírí apààyàn ò kí ń bò ó gbọ́ nǹkan tó lóyìnbó sọ ni he who killed by the sword will die by the sword. Wunmi, come out and tell us what you know about Mohbad's death. You are his wife, for crying out loud. You were with Mohbad 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours before Mohbad's demise. Why are you now telling us you don't know what happened to Mohbad? You will tell me you want to keep mute, but you, Apokojaya Shana, Asheworita Lori, lost from one TikTok to the other to tell lies. Gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó ti ń rò láti joy. Debunk nǹkan tó sọ. Bọ́tà kò sọ pé mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Ìkà.
I am sure that by now, if you want to tell yourself the truth, you will know that Mohbad was scammed all through his life, and Mohbad allowed himself to be scammed. He was a willing participant. That's the truth. Let us be brutal about it. But because Mohbad is no longer alive and we can only learn lessons, well, let us pick one after the other from what our guest said. So, she asked the question, how come Wunmi is afraid to get DNA done? And like I said, it is clear that that child does not belong to Mohbad. They want to force that child on the Alobas. Why? Because of what they realized. Two things. One, if the paternity of that child eventually comes out negative publicly, it will bring up this outcry. That's one. Fingers will be pointed more in the direction of Wunmi. In fact, there will be more people that will dislike Wunmi. More people will want Wunmi to be dealt with. Hatred for Wunmi will increase. Those that foolishly supported Wunmi will be ashamed to embrace Wunmi. Definitely, Wunmi will have those die-hard, those type of demons that went together with Lucifer when Lucifer fell. She will still have those type of people around her. But majority will cut off ties with Wunmi, not because they are good people, but because now it seems there is nothing for them to hide under. That child can never be Mohbad's son. It is not possible. Wunmi definitely, through the help of Iyabo Ojo, Tonto Dike, I want to believe that Iyabo Ojo had made us, she has let out certain things that she's not aware that she's letting out. So, in what she said, I realized that she had done some homework, trying to balance up, trying to see if there is any lacuna, anything to... So, the part of DNA has been sorted out between Wunmi and our mentors. They know already that that child is not for Mohbad. They know already that that child is not for Mohbad. But they believe that they can still sort of use this bold face, as it is called, and to oppress. And the only reason behind this is because there is something to gain, there is something to get, incentive, money, inheritance. That's it. Now, these people will not do this for free. They are doing this to also get something, but they need to fulfill and finish. Now, it has become rough. They can't get it done. They can't get it done. It is hard, difficult for them. So hard and difficult for them. So, what next? If you cannot come out to manipulate people with one stupid blog, if you realize that your influence is no longer what you thought it was, if all of that is no longer there, what next? You will begin to insult people, you will begin to brag, you will begin to try to everything. You will try to ridicule Mohbad's father. They try to ridicule him. Oh, look at him, he's just, oh, he's a criminal, he's looking for. And I'm kind of wondering why Mohbad's father at first was even shy. Yes, it's my son, I want to inherit him. Okay, it's not your business. Even if some people say, oh, imagine a father inheriting the child. In Africa, due to the criminal characteristics, attitude of people in power, there's something called black or brown tax. This is a system where you, as a child or children, must pay support to your parents after they are done investing in you. You must. The system is just the way it is. You must invest in your parents. The way they did to you, you must give them back stipends every month. You must take care of them. Every child must bring a particular portion of their earnings. So it's not something that is big deal. If Mohbad's father is to get what his son left, even though he's not happy with the demise of his son. Now, if there is a grandchild, is it a crime to find out the paternity of such, so as to be able to balance whatever it is? So Mohbad's father have said it countless times that this man, I don't know why you are shy. I don't know, are you afraid whenever they say you want to hear? Tell them yes. You are not asking for someone else's child. It's yours. It is you. It came out of your body. At least science says that you have 50%. That's what science says, that you have 50%. And the mother too will bring in 50%. And if you break it backwards, 25 from their grandparents too. That's how it goes down, like down to your ancestors. So what is the big deal about it? There should be no stress about such if this is the system that many people are in. Unless in countries or in system where they are structured it in a way that what you earn is what you feed on. You pay your bills with it. And that's it. You can, pension is working fine. Not some people on the street begging for pension, or even the pension is not even enough for them to live by. Anyway, now there is something that is still not clear, and Mohbad's father, maybe he has learned his lessons. That's why he's being kind of diplomatic about it, quiet about it. I'm sure he will be doing something about it. It's about Mohbad's music revenue. Very important. Very, very important. Some people created this team. They say this will be the board of whatever among themselves on Mohbad's money. Can you believe it? Apart from the lawyer fingerprint and all of that trash that happened earlier, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. When money comes into play, you will know who your enemies are. When success comes into your life, you will know who your enemies are. Just give them a little bad news and walk away. Turn your back quickly. You will see those that are happy that that evil happened to you. You will know. Doesn't matter if they're family members or friends. That's how it is. Who else is going to spite you? Who else? Family members and friends. Who else is going to spite you? If outsiders, people who are not in your circle, if they are against you, you don't know about it, the effect is not even felt. But when people who are close to you, of course, they are the only ones, family and friends. Look at Mohbad's case. Family, friends. I want to put business associate too, or co-workers. Look at it. Look at what's happening. So sad. So sad. I'm sure you must have learned one or two things from this justice for Mohbad. What are your thoughts? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.